Hello. I'm kind of hiking in one of the forest parks in Seattle, and I thought I would make a quick video on why I think pro-choicers will not for the life of themselves stop swearing that pro-lifers just want to control women's bodies and choices, despite the fact that most of us are women and feminist. So, okay, I think what it is that no matter how many times we say we don't want babies to be killed, it's all about how we gotta stop the baby slaughter. Pretty much like every pro-life event or interaction or march or protest or whatever will always be about let's stop killing babies. For them, it goes in one ear and out the other. They don't even process it, and I think it's because the abortion industry is so incredibly brainwashing and powerful and manipulative that they've pounded it in these people's heads over and over and over again. It's just a clump of cells, 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 just a blob of tissue. Getting an abortion is no different than having a toenail clipped off or a wisdom tooth pulled or scratching your skin and having skin cells flake off and getting a tumor removed. I've been told each of these things by pro-choicers a million times by now. I fully understand they truly believe that. And I think they have been brainwashed so thoroughly to believe that they can't even imagine someone else thinking something different. They can't imagine anyone else understanding the humanity of the unborn, to the point where they think we're lying when we say we think it's a baby, or we understand it's a baby. Science says it's a baby, science says it's a human being, science says it's not just a clump of cells. They don't even believe that we believe that. I think that's why they think that we are in it to control women's bodies, because they thoroughly are brainwashed into thinking it's just a clump of cells that they think, well, you can't really care about a clump of cells. There's no way you think it's a baby because in their minds it's not. It's just a clump of cells. So therefore it must be that you want to control women's bodies. And I'm going to ignore the fact that you're mostly women. So yeah, that's how badly brainwashing works, is it can thoroughly convince you not only of something, but that it's so thoroughly correct that no one else could ever possibly disagree, to the point where their motives aren't to like believe in that thing, but to like want to control people. So that would be my theory, because we've said so many times we don't want babies to be killed, and they're still coming at us with, sorry for the shakiness by the way, I'm trying to keep it steady, but they're coming at us with, you just want to control women's bodies and choices, you just hate women, you're just misogynist. And it's like, guess what? Most of us are women. Like, it's hard to find male pro-life activists. Most of us are women. And like, if you look at the statistics of who's pro-life versus who's pro-choice, half of pro-lifers are women and half of women are pro-life. But most of the activists, most people who are forming pregnancy centers, most people who are forming pro-life organizations, most people who are marching, most people are doing different things, they're all women. It's like, we do kind of need guys to step up and do something, but it does like show that their stereotypes are very false. So to tell half of women that we just want to control women's bodies because you have so much disconnect and cognitive dissonance here, it's just ridiculous. But like, it's like it goes in their ear and their brains can't process how someone could possibly understand the humanity of the unborn, that like they think, oh well, you believe they're just clumps of cells like I do, so therefore you want to control women's bodies. That's my guess, at least, because I don't know why else they would say crap like that when we're women and we're feminists. Like imagine if I was like, half of all women didn't care about women's rights, they just wanted to force babies to die. Like, I truly understand they don't believe that they're children at all. They truly believe they're just clumps of cells. So never in a million years would I say, no, you just want to kill babies. So you would think they would have more insight into like what their opponents think, but I think it's really just brainwashing by the abortion industry. Like, you can't really fight against it. It's so huge by this point. There's so many repetitive, just a clump of cells, just a blob of tissue, products of conception, we're gonna clean the uterus of the pregnancy tissue and all this crap. Like, it's so dehumanizing that they can't even stand a chance at understanding that even someone else would understand that they're human beings and not just clumps of cells. So, yeah, alright, bye-bye.